Often racing and number 20, Doyen's Last Dance, hasn't joined the field at the start. She is out of the contest. A field of 12 is reduced to 11 as they make their way on up over fence number 1, and it is in front Lady O'Larkin from She's for Luck, followed next in the field and behind these by, as they continue, Mrs. Smith, who's in third. They're followed next in the field by Crystal the Burles, who's followed in behind these by Up to Yourselves, as they continue their way over that one safely and make their way around towards the back straight for the first time in this opening race of the afternoon here, the ITBA sponsored 4-year-old mares Maiden, and the field of 12 swing the bend, and it's Lady O'Larkin who leads the way from She's for Luck, who sits in second as they swing the bend now and enter the back straight and face on towards what will be the first of 3 fences in the back straight here. Fences 3, 4 and 5. So continue the way on out over that one safely. And it is in front, Lady O'Larkin and Sean Staple leading the way from in second. In behind it is She's for Luck, followed by Mrs. Smith on the inside in third. They're followed next and behind these by Up to Yourselves, who's followed on his outside, as they jumped that one by Crystal the Burles, and in turn are followed next and behind these by Not Tonight, who is followed on the inside by Wishful Wings, and they in turn are followed by Love Madrick. And the back marker of the field, as they jump fence number 5, it is Queen of the Kings. So heading towards the home bend for the first time, and they make their way back towards our point of departure, and when we continue to run on towards the next fence they jump, which will be fence number 6 in this opening contest here of the afternoon, and it is in front leading the way. It is Lady O'Larkin from in second, Mrs. Smith on the inside, as She's for Luck, and they in turn are followed next in the field and behind these by Crystal the Burles, who in turn is followed next in the field by Up to Yourselves with Love Madrick and Tokyo Twist, and they're followed next in the field by Wishful Wings and Not Tonight. And they're followed by, in behind these, the 2 towards rear are back in favour, and the back marker of the field, it is Queen of the Kings. On towards this next fence, which will be fence number 7, Lady O'Larkin from Mrs. Smith, followed next in the field and behind these by Crystal the Burles and Up to Yourselves. They're followed by She Is for Luck, who's followed next in the field by Tokyo Twist with Not Tonight, and they're followed by Wishful Wings with in behind these as they continue to run around. It is back in favour, and Queen of the Kings is the back marker as they make their way around the back straight and on towards the next 3 fences ahead of them, which are fences number 8, 9 and 10. So swing in the bend and straighten up and on towards the next fence to jump, which will be fence number 8, and it's Lady O'Larkin over safely in front, leading the way from Mrs. Smith and Crystal Burles. They're followed next in the field and behind these by Up to Yourselves, who in turn is followed by, in behind these, it is She's for Luck. They in turn are followed, and next is Wishful Wings, who is followed in behind these by Back in Favour. They're followed by Tokyo Twist with Love Madrick, and Queen of the Kings is the back marker. Mistake there by Love Madrick, and drops back a place or two as they continue to run on towards this next fence, which will be fence number 10. Rising in front is Lady O'Larkin's over safely in front from Mrs. Smith, who's now a clear second. They're followed next in the field by Crystal the Burles, who's on the inside in third. They're followed by Up to Yourselves on the outside, Yellow Silks also in 4. Wishful Wings is next in 5 but Not Tonight, and they're followed next in the field by She Is for Luck, Tokyo Twist, Back in Favour, Queen of the Kings and Love Madrick are the back pair. Round the bend they come, they straighten up and continue to run on towards the next fence to jump. It will be fence number 11. It'll be the last in the circus time in this ITBA sponsored opening 4-year-old mares Maiden here in Loughrea. And coming to it, it is Lady O'Larkin. Comes to it with a 3-length advantage over safely from Mrs. Smith in second. Break of 3 lengths back to him behind these. It is Crystal the Burles and Up to Yourselves. They're followed next in the field by Wishful Wings but Not Tonight, who's improved their place. Tokyo Twist is next with Back in Favour. She Is for Luck. Linked back to Love Madrick, who's last but one. The back marker of the field as they clear that one, it is Queen of the Kings. So heading around into the back straight for this final time. They will have 4 fences left to jump in this opening ITBA sponsored 4-year-old mares. Front running, Lady O'Larkin still has an advantage, begin to close up in behind, but Mrs. Smith, Crystal the Burles and Up to Yourselves, they're followed next in the field by an improving Not Tonight, and they're followed by Back in Favour and Wishful Wings as they continue their way around the bend now and make their way into the back straight this final time, and they run on towards the next fence they jump. It'll be the fence that'll be 4 from the finish. Lady O'Larkin from Mrs. Smith. These are the 1-2, followed next in the field by Up to Yourselves and Crystal the Burles, who's now in third. They're followed next in the field by Back in Favour, Wishful Wings, Not Tonight is ridden Love Magic, and they're followed by She Is for Luck, Queen of the Kings is going to be pulled up. Heading on towards this one, there's going to be 3 from the finish, and in front it is Lady O'Larkin. Quick jump now from Mrs. Smith in second. Crystal the Burles is trying to close and travels well back in second. These 3 have stretched right away from in behind these. Up to Yourselves, followed by Back in Favour, Wishful Wings, Not Tonight, Love Magic. 2 out now, and it's still in front. It is Lady O'Larkin has an advantage ahead towards the bend from Crystal the Burles, who's trying to get a run through on the inside. They're followed next in the field by Back in third is Mrs. Smith. Crystal the Burles has got through from Lady O'Larkin in second. They're followed by Mrs. Smith back in third. These 3 have drawn on from Back in Favour, Up to Yourselves, Wishful Wings and Not Tonight, but after home bend they come to straighten up, and leading the way as they continue to run, it is Crystal the Burles from in second. It is Lady O'Larkin who's trying to close again, coming with a renewed effort down towards the final fence, and it is in front, leading the way down to it. It is Crystal the Burles over safely, and it is Crystal the Burles up towards the line, driven out here by Barry Stone. Continued a good season, going to score for Rob Tector. Lady O'Larkin, the long-time leader, runs well in second, followed by Mrs. Smith. Not Tonight gets up for 4 with Wishful Wings, and they were followed in behind these by Back in Favour, and Up to Yourselves was the final finisher. Pulling up was Toko Twist, Queen of the Kings, and also pulling up was Love Magic. A reminder to all racegoers that USB sticks of all today.